Here I am, my name is CJ, and here are my friends Sully and Nick as we head to MagicCon Las Vegas 2025. Thanks for coming along for the trip. Here we are, flying out of Bellingham Airport. We hail from a small island in the Pacific Northwest of Washington State, so this is quite a trip for us. The closest thing we get to a local gaming store is the Toy Box. Shout out, thank you, the Toy Box, for helping me try and assist in their Magic the Gathering program this year. There was loads of people here at the event, as you can see. It only took us a few minutes to get through that line. Here is the convention center. We are allocated a few collector boosters of Final Fantasy here as we enter, and here are some of the pulls: a Surge Coil Kefka, a Yuna, a Dark Confidant, and man, it just felt like being a kid in a candy store there. On to the first event was a Commander Grand Melee Sealed led by Brian David Marshall. In this event, everyone was allocated a whole Mystery Booster 2 box to build their own Commander deck. The kicker here being that the game following, everyone in the room was part of the game. There was turn markers, and you would attack the person to your left and be attacked by the person from your right. I end up getting absolutely flooded out and have no chance. And so this event did not happen to be my favorite. I tended to favor the following 2 days with some Tarkir Dragonstorm Limited.
Yo, lunch.
Event 2, day 1, was a 3-round standard win-a-box event in which I piloted a Gruul Delirium deck utilizing Patchwork Beastie, Violent Urge, the Wildfire Scarecrow, FOMO, and another assortment of Gruul aggressive spells. Felt it was a good metagame call, as Blue-Red Is It Prowess was the deck of the time utilizing the now banned Corey Steel Cutter, and I felt I had to match that speed. I'm having a fantastic time at the event, with a lot of Tarkir Dragonstorm Limited to look forward to the next 2 days. And to kick off day 2, we have a Tarkir Draft Sealed Merge Gauntlet, which means you would play 1 round of Sealed, then you play 1 round of Draft, and then you would combine those 2 pools of cards for a 3rd round. Great format. So naturally, I end up going Jeskai. So as you can see, some of these pulls were pretty sweet with New Way Forward, Windcrack Siege, Sage of the Skies, Rediscover the Way. So some of the key Jeskai cards here, most notably actually these commons of the Monastery Messenger Bird and Riverwheel Sweep. So great combo here. You get to sweep, basically neutralize their best threat, and get some card advantage. And then this bird puts the sweep right on back on top of your deck, so you get that 2-for-1 out of that powerful sorcery. Round was the sealed, and so round 2 was the draft, and I went with a really lean, mean, white-red, kind of in between Mardu and Jeskai, aggressive build. Lots of removal, lots of threats. And then in round 3, I actually got paired up against a Jeskai partner and went a long 3 games. Jeskai versus Jeskai. Very fun event. Moving on to day 3, I started out the day with a Tarkir Collector Sealed, in which I got to open 6 collector packs of Tarkir. Very fun experience with that. Got to open a Halo Foil Draco Genesis. And I ended up going, you know it, you love it, Jeskai. Had a very fun time with that event, although missing out on some of those key common removal spells. Moving on to the second event of day 3 was a standard sealed, in which I got to open 12 different packs from different sets. I ended up building 2 decks, a white-green, more creature-based, equipment style, and a blue-black, more nifty control style deck. And had some fun with that event as well, although the deck was a little less consistent as I was using so many different sets. Some of the best parts about MagicCon was getting to meet people. check out this amazing cosplay artist that I got to meet at the event, dressed up as the Wandering Emperor. Wow, she did a fantastic job, as you can see here. And even her sword lit up. I also had the pleasure of meeting Gavin Fairhay, a Magic game designer and personality. And most importantly to me was getting the pleasure to meet Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive. Hope I did that justice. He is amazing, known for MTG Goldfish, Much Brew About Nothing, Budget Magic. I have been a long-time fan of all of the things that he does, so absolute pleasure to meet this joy and star in the world of Magic. So keep on shining, Seth. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you in person. Also, I want to shout out his recent videos, which have been almost a journalistic approach to Magic and where Magic was before and where it's headed. And just had some really valuable information on his channel recently. So thank you, Seth. I also got to meet Pro Tour Hall of Fame legend Reed Duke. Gosh, such a blessing. Sorry I asked him a question right as I took the photo. But Reed Duke, thanks so much for saying hi to me, and what a legend for, playing Jund and taking home Pro Tour for Rexian 2023, and love anything he does in the Magic world as well. So just an absolute pleasure to meet this legend. And that was my MagicCon Las Vegas 2025 experience. Thanks for coming along and checking out the ride. Thanks Sully and Nick for coming along with me. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.